All right, everybody. James Joyce, one of the great writers of prose of the modern era and another Irishman. I think it's interesting that so much of the great literature in the modern era comes out of Ireland, which for much of the time that Joyce was writing was colonized. It was oppressed. Um, Interestingly, Joyce leaves Ireland when he was 22, I believe, and he never came back, except, he came back, but he never came back to stay, except in his writing. I included a quote here because I'm going to have you reflecting on this quote in the writing journal for this week. In the particular is contained the universal. Something to think about. All right. So, things to remember about James Joyce. He's known for his novels, Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, very autobiographical. Ulysses, which famously takes place over a single day, June 16th, which is called Bloomsday after the protagonist Leopold Bloom, and Finnegan's Wake. He's also known for his collection of short stories called Dubliners, and I had us read two of these stories, Araby and The Dead. These are powerful stories about, among other things, love and how love works. Araby is sort of about a first childish crush, and then the main character's sort of gradual realization of how foolish that crush is. I think it's an experience that a lot of us can relate to. And then The Dead is about a more mature kind of love and a relationship. Notice the interesting contradictory things that are happening. Love makes characters feel important, but it also makes them feel foolish. It makes them feel strong, but it also makes them feel weak. And I want us to be thinking, particularly as you're reading Joyce, about why his work is considered modern. And as a reminder, here are some of the qualities of modernism. Skepticism, fragmentation, a lack of confidence, exhaustion, ambiguity, that sense of homelessness. All of Joyce's work is Irish, and yet he is not in Ireland as he writes, for the most part. So think about those things as we work on the writing journal for this week and as you read Joyce. And always, please let me know if there are any questions. I was really pleased with how everyone did on the midterm. That seemed to work well. Let me know if you feel differently, because next week we have our modernism midterm. After we look at Virginia Woolf and T.S. Eliot that week, there'll also be a midterm. All right, everyone, great work so far, and be safe out there. Okay, bye.